Hello my Facebook friends, my guide friends. I'm making this video mainly for my FB guide friends, the ones that like to hunt, like guns and stuff like that. So ladies, if you're watching this, it's probably not going to interest you unless you're interested in guns. Probably go ahead and just click it off. But anyway, I brought a few of my little toys out here that I hunt with and some that I don't. Excuse me. First one I want to show you is a single shot muzzleloader 50 cal. It's a Wolf. It's got it's on a bipod. When I got the gun, I ordered what they call a sniper scope, and inside the scope, it's got lines for windage. That's probably not your best scope for a single shot, but I've got this gun sighted in at 125 yards, and it will hit anything if I'm shooting at 125 yards, without a doubt. For a muzzle loader, it's pretty accurate. You know, it's a nice little gun. I got a real good price on it when I bought it, and I just love the shit out of this gun. My next gun, a rifle, is a Rossi interchangeable into a 223, into a 12 gauge shotgun. Right now I've got a 223 barrel on it, high powered scope up to 300 yards. This is, I don't care what anybody says, I think a 223 is sufficient enough to kill a deer. You know, I just think it is. I think the ammo that they make for these guns is accurate, and I can understand why the military uses 223s. Of course, they call it it's not a 223, it's a .01 or 5 or something like that. They got a weird number for the shell, but it's a 223. I was going to get some 223 shells. They're kind of semi-military grade, I believe, and that didn't fall through, but who knows, maybe it will. But it's a single shot. Of course, you load it right there. I can hit a target. I mean, I've harvested a deer with this gun, but and it was a doe, and I think she was probably about maybe 30 yards away, and I come up from behind her. She didn't even know I was there. But I'd like to harvest something at 125, 150 yards. I know the gun will do it. It takes 45. Right now, what I got is a 45 grain hollow point 223, and it does the job. It really does. I think my favorite, I got two guns that are my favorite, and they're high points. This one here is a High Point 9mm assault rifle. It's got the red dot scope with 10 settings on it. It takes a 10-round clip, semi-automatic. It's got the shock butt on it, and this is a sweet gun. It's got a top rail and a bottom rail for laser or for a light, and I just love this gun. I harvested a deer last year, Nate Pointer, and he was 25 yards away. One shot, laid him down right there. One shot. Of course, the ammo I'm using is hollow points, and I just love this gun. I mean, it's just it's light, and it's dependable. It's never jammed up on me. Of course, you know, if you keep your guns clean after you shoot them, you keep them clean. Don't let the residue or anything set up in there. The gun will shoot true for you every time, and it won't never jam on you. Now, I don't claim to know a lot about firearms, but I know enough that what the do's and the don'ts. My other one that I love is this 9mm Hi-Point, and I love this gun for the very simple fact that it's very functional, and never had any problems with it. Of course, in my room where I sleep, this gun sleeps right there at the head of my my headboard. Got the gun right there, fully loaded. All my weapons are loaded in my house. I don't have any kids or anything. There's no sense in having a firearm if it ain't loaded. You never know. Of course, I've got 2 shotguns, a single shot 20 gauge, and then I've got a 20 gauge or 12 gauge pump, camouflage with scope on it, and I use that for squirrel hunting and turkey hunting. But I seen a video of these guys making a video on the Hi-Point handguns, and they were saying how bad they were and stuff. But they put the gun through all kinds of tests, throwing it in the mud, throwing it in water, running over it, throwing it up against brick walls, and the gun performed magnificently. So it's a good gun. I would highly recommend anybody that's in the market for a gun, a handgun. I would highly recommend buying one of these guns. They call it a poor man's gun because they're relatively cheap, easy to use. When I got the gun, it come with a ghost ring, and I put the ghost ring on there, and I didn't like it, so I put the rear sights back on there. But in my opinion, handguns, I know that some people hunt with a handgun, but like when you got these 9mm, 45s, Glocks, Smith & Wesson, there's only one thing these guns are used for, and that's to kill people. You know, plain and simple, for home defense, you know. Unfortunately, there are some people, they're criminals, they use the guns to kill people, rob them and do stuff they're not supposed to be doing. But I've got mine strictly for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's home defense. And trust me, if somebody was to come to my house and I thought my life was in danger, I wouldn't have any problems defending myself. So with that being said, I can't say this, and I know I've said it before. There's several people in this world. I've said it to a video, one of my Facebook friends, Kenny Ross, that there's two kinds of people in the world. There's ones that work, okay, and then there's ones that don't want to work and they're lazy. Well, same goes with firearms. You got two kinds of people in the world. You got the ones that'll use it, and then you got the ones that won't use it. The ones that don't use it, there's no sense in even having one or owning one, any kind of firearm, if you're not going to use it. It's not for show. Handguns are not for show. They're to protect your family, your property, and yourself, as far as I'm concerned. And if you pull that gun out, and you point it at somebody, you better be prepared to use it. Okay? Other than that, don't buy one. You ain't got no business with a handgun. Don't buy it. If you're not prepared to defend yourself, buy a big dog. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Like I said, I'm bored. I'll probably be making a lot of videos. I mean, I went and looked for a job today, didn't have no luck, went to 3 places, didn't even have any luck. Maybe a couple more days I'll go back out and look, but in the meantime, I'll be making these little crazy, or some people might think they're asinine or stupid videos, but hey, it's Facebook, freedom of speech, right? So, you know, like I said before, if you don't want to watch my videos, don't click on them. So anyway, with that being said, I want everybody to have a good work week.